I found these old crappy bricks laying around, so I decided to set them up as best I could. And I'm just going to go ahead and shoot at them with my 8mm Mauser. I'm just going to use these standard S&B 196 grain FMJs right here. I'm going to be shooting from about 240 yards away, way back there on the top of that other hill over there. Be shooting from that center sandbag, directly in the center there. So this obviously isn't going to be a very scientific test or anything like that, because as you can see, all these bricks are wobbly and loose and old and not sealed together at all. So if one just lands there next to them, it'll probably knock them down. But I'm just hoping I'll be able to get at least one direct hit on the bricks so we can see what the Mauser will do to a brick at this range. And I also got some wood set up behind them just in case one does happen to hit one, and we'll see what it can do after going through at this range, if it does at all. So let's go ahead and see what we can do now. Now let's go ahead and see if I can hit one of those bricks back there. Don't think we hit it with that one. I can't see where they're landing because the ground's wet over there. So I guess we're just going to shoot a few and hope we can hit one. Okay, here we go. Now let's try, see if we can see the bullet with the drill or something. Go ahead and zoom more now.
Hi.
Let's try 3 more. See where these ones will go.
Hit the right edge of it. Hit something.
One of them?
You blew something out, yeah. Nice! And you hit it.
Nice shot. Alright, let's go take a look at the results now. So those were pretty upsetting results. We only got one hit on the bricks, it seems like, out of 12 shots. And here's a bunch of the other ones. We had one hit there, here behind that stump, another one right there, at least one right there, probably two. And then it seems like one actually clipped the very edge of its brick here and then hit the ground behind it. So still missed though. But then we got one good hit on its bottom brick here, busted it to pieces and knocked all these other ones over. And let's take a look at the wood behind it. Brick dust all over it, little scrapes on it. There's a couple marks, but unlikely that anything went through. No, nothing even really penetrated into the wood, I don't think. Just scraped the paper on the edge from brick dust and lead powder, probably from its impact here. But then we got a couple more that landed up here. One of them landed right here and blew this rock in half right here and sent the other piece flying way over here, like at least 10 feet to the side. So that's pretty impressive from about 240 yards away. Quite a bit of damage that thing can do. And then our highest hit was way up here, so pretty off. I normally thought that its gun hit a little high at its range, so I was actually aiming a little low the whole time, and that's where they all landed. And then with my last 3 shots, I actually aimed a little higher because I could see that they were landing low. So had I actually just known that, we probably would have got a lot more hits on the bricks. But anyways, at least we got one. Okay, so on further inspection of the bricks, these 3 were originally on top of this one that got busted like that. I've stacked them back up, but then I realized this brick right here that got busted is actually like behind cover of these ones. So it seems like the only way that bullet could even hit that one is if it passed right through the crack of this one, which is pretty impressive and amazing. And also I realized this brick got busted too. Look at that. So this brick's completely in pieces here. And this one even got its edge busted out somehow too. So it must have like hit the edge of this one and then the fragments blasted into that one or something and took the edge off that too or something. But so yeah, a lot of damage that the Mauser can do. Pretty impressive. Look at all the brick fragments laying around. Chunks there, dust there. But yep. Didn't really do much damage behind it though, but that's not really expected from just a soft lead core bullet. It's been a couple days now and I came back out here because I wasn't very satisfied with those results. We only got one impact on the brick there. Our closest shots were right here. We had 2 land here just a couple inches low. One clipped the edge of this brick right there. That one hit that brick. And then another one just a couple inches high. You could see the vapor trail. It came back and hit right there and blew that rock in half. Sent the other half flying, and it almost seemed like it clipped the top of a brick while it did that. But anyways, there's the remains from the brick that it hit. And I realized, see that? There's like a little crater in the ground behind there because its brick's really low. So I think most of the shrapnel and stuff was absorbed into the ground here when that bullet impacted this brick. So I think most of it missed this wood is why we barely had any damage on the wood there, just a little bit of scrapes here and there. So I'm just going to shoot 5 more of the same S&B 196 grain FMJs right now. But since I know how to aim a little bit better, not low, hopefully we can get some better results. So I'm going to stack this brick back up here, and then we'll go back to 240 yards and take 5 more shots. Let's see what'll happen. So yeah, but the results are pretty much the same again, just brick busted into pieces, brick fragments everywhere. We even got a piece way up top stuck in the tree somehow, while there was a brick on top of it at the same time. And there's brick dust everywhere, pieces up top, but once again, just little holes through the paper there. Quite a bit actually down there, but not really any damage on the wood behind it. Maybe just a little there. Little scrape, mostly from brick dust. Maybe a lead fragment went through.